So there are like two of these exams. We have AP Computer Science A and AP Computer Science Principal. Sounds good. And if you're looking forward to, to pursue a degree or go very much into computer science field of learning, AP Computer Science Principal is a great choice. As well, for some students to just complete up their computer science course in their universities that they will be going right after the high school, they usually select AP Computer Science A exam, where they get some credits from it, and you can just get some higher credits to jump into your college. But if you have a very strong will, like you will be just looking forward to go deeper into the computer science field of learning, and you will be working with it, you will be learning or growing your career with computer science, I will definitely recommend to go with computer science principles as well. Well, is this really different? No, it's going to be really same. And it's similar. In computer science principle, you are basically learning about computer science, the whole idea in general. While in computer science A, you will be working with Java. So that's why I was kind of really excited to know that you know something of Java. And Java is like your main need or main requirement for computer science A. Sounds good?
Yep.
All right, great. So do you have anything else to say before we begin next step? Like the
No, we can
skill.
begin the next step.
Okay, so this is just going to be a trial lesson. It's not your main lesson. It's not a regular lesson. So you are not supposed to worry about softwares, codes, anything. Sounds good?
Yep. All right.
And I will not try to make it too complicated too, because this is your very first trial. So here I'll just explain you what we will be doing ahead, and what kind of topics we'll be covering. And you will go through the very first topic about computer science foundation. Sounds good?
Okay.
So I want you to ask questions. Don't just stay quiet. Okay, ask me questions, share your ideas. Because if I'm the only one who's going to be talking here, I might feel like Dora the Explorer. So I don't want to be like that. I want you to keep talking with me, share your ideas. Keep the lesson more interactive. Sounds good?
All right. Cool.
Are you shy kind of person? Yeah, like do you feel shy, like when you talk with someone, or it's okay?
Yeah, I'm a little shy. I'll be honest.
Okay, so you can just show me a thumbs up sign and thumbs down sign if you're feeling like I shouldn't say something. Just show me a thumbs up sign and I will be like, okay, fine, I got it. Do I look like a scary teacher to you? Say me
No,
no.
you
Thank
were
you.
cool.
All right, yeah, cool. I just want you to be really friendly and be comfortable. So if everything is good, show me a thumbs up sign. We go for the next slide.
All right. Yeah.
All right, good. So here we go. I'm gonna be sharing the white screen right now. Let me just share my computer desktop screen. Can you see my desktop screen here?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. So during the explanation, I usually close my camera so I can actually focus on the screen, as well as I can talk to you. As I believe in computer science, body language is very least of thing when we are working practically. But when I'm gonna be talking with you in person, I'll open my camera back. Sounds good? But
Yep.
you can keep
Good.
it open. You can keep it open so I can ask you some questions and doubts, and you can share your ideas. So we're coming to a very big scale, in both computer science principles. Do you know about computer science principle, AP principle, that is AP computer science principle and AP computer science A exam already, or this is your very first time into all of this?
This is my first time going into AP Computer Principles.
Yeah. So AP Computer Science Principles and A, it's like a series of exams, which are not really hard. It's not really hard. If you just are looking to pass this exam, it's not really hard. You just need to have a couple of understanding. And AP Computer Science needs your couple of understanding of Java basics and how to do things. But let's say if you want to score much higher, or you want to be in the A list, that is like scoring with more than 4 as a grade out of 5, or keeping it above 3, a lot way above 3. This is going to be really, really helpful. So for that, you just need to understand what exactly you're learning about, because there are a lot of students who just usually go or skim through the whole knowledge and appear for the exam, just do it and come back, and they're like, we are done, yay, we are happy. But they are still lacking the whole foundation why exactly they started. So I'll be taking you through from the scratch to the way up. We will learn everything in basics to complicated stuff as well. We'll start from basic understanding about computers, and then ending by completing some Java algorithms, writing codes, making things work. Sounds good?
Yep. Sounds good.
All right. So very first thing, before you begin anything with computer science, I'm going to ask you a very simple question, and I want you to tell me something that you haven't read in books or no, not from school too. I want you to say me your answer as you think or what comes to your mind. So, what do you think? What's computer science?
So
Tell
computer
me.
science. Hmm?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, go
So
ahead.
so computer science, it's like dealing with the overall technology, whether that be hardware or software. A lot of coding is involved. It's like this general
Perfect.
knowledge about computers.
Cool. Yeah, exactly. Computer science is like, how old are you? 15?
Yeah, 15.
Yeah. So I'll say computer science, it's like a way of adding technology behind everything. And technology could be anything, like we have robots, we have cars like Tesla, we have games, we have application, websites, laptops, we are surrounded by them. So it's like they are made and the programmers and developers, they build them. Is it like really hard to code or learn programming? Well, you got some experience, you know how it is. It's not really hard. It just needs you
Yeah.
a good understanding and yeah, definitely a lot of practice. So let's begin. I'm gonna let's say draw some sketches and explain you the real need. Why should we learn any programming language in the very first place? Sounds good?
Yeah.
So, before we begin with the drawing or sketching something, my drawing is super bad. No judging, no laughing. Okay, let's
Okay.
begin. So, let us say this is a screen, and it doesn't matter what kind of screen it is. It could be your laptop screen, your TV screen, desktop, doesn't matter. What's your name? Like, how do you spell it?
Keeva.
Oh, so I see it like Kiva.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Kiva. I'm just gonna write it like Kiva screen. All right. Now, pick me your favorite color.
Purple.
All right. Let me just pick up purple then. Got it. So let's say this is you. That's the best I can do. All right, let me give you some cool hats, some fancy shoes, some cool shades. Happy?
Yeah, they look cool.
All right. Say me something that you want to say, like, hi, hello, hey there, what's up? Something.
You can say what's up.
Like, like this up or
Yeah, that
I
worked.
like. Okay, let's just keep it more formal. So I'm just gonna say, so can you tell me what language it is? Think simple. What language it is? Hi, hello there. What's up? How are you doing today?
English?
Yes, you are right. Now, usually a lot of students, they think so deeper. Is it JavaScript? Is it Python? I'm like, no, think simple. What's up? Hi, how you doing? It's English. Now, there are many languages which are like spoken around the world. We have French, Russian, Spanish, English, and so on. Just like that, we do have computers, and there are many people who use them around the world too, even on space stations as well. So, do you think all these computers also speak a different language?
Yeah.
Well, on the very first place, yes, you're right. Computers do speak a different language. But like I do have some students who are from different countries and they say, yeah, we are using some games in different language. We have a different interface. We have some different changes to our website. Well, that's practically on the very first place. And as a brand and the type of device, it do have a different language. But all the computer devices, not only computers or anything that's running on the motherboard, we have the chips and all this technological hardware, all these computers and machines are only learning on or only running on one language. It's just one language they work, they understand, and they speak. Do you know what language it is? It's just one of the language. The very base
Binary?
computer language. Yes, you're right. Give me a high five. You're right exactly. You can just give me a high five to the camera. That works. There we go. Yeah, you are right. It's binary. I was just coming to that point, and I'm really happy to know that. So, yeah, it's binary. Binary is the basic, or I will say the base language of a computer. Sounds good? Now,
Yeah.
what's binary? Can you tell me?
Ones and zeros.
Ones and zeros, and we say them bits. So yeah, so let's come to binary. Now let's say computer is running somewhere over here with a base language call, or you can say it as a machine language, which runs in the very hardware of it, and it's bits, ones and zeros. So, so let's say you wanna say hi, what's up, something. It can take you about sets of all these ones and zeros, or bytes of them. So binary is, complicated, confusing, and you can end up with a lot of errors if you're going to be trying to work with them, but it's gone are those days. You don't need to worry about this at all. But yeah, as being if you want to be looking to jump into computer scientist positions or some going much more deeper, yes, you should be having a binary understanding. We will be learning something about binary, how to calculate them, how to change into hex decimals, and so much more. But trust me, on a very normal level, as a programmer, this is going to be your least concern. Sounds good?
Yeah. Okay.
So let's say, is there any way to make the things much more simpler or much more easier to develop things, to bring or create or invent something? Well, let me just jump to a very another example, a kind of a more familiar one. Have you ever traveled, Kiva, to like, different country, a foreign place where people don't speak your language?
Um, yes, but they also do speak English.
Let's just assume they don't. So we are into a different country, a complete foreign place. Okay. Give me a name of any such place.
Canada.
Come on, they speak English. Like, something like it's okay if you haven't been there. Just give me any place around the world where people don't speak English.
um, Argentine,
Okay. Well, what language do they speak?
Spanish.
Okay. Do you know Spanish?
A little bit of it.
Okay, I don't. So let's say we are into some local town over there, and the person, and you also don't understand Spanish. Let's assume, and the person, you want to buy some. Let me think. Do you like ice creams?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we all do. So let's say we want to buy some ice cream. Sounds good. Uh, and the person who is going to be selling you this ice cream doesn't understand you or speak any language that you understand. So how are you going to order your ice cream?
Um, I don't know.
Plan cancel, go back home. No ice cream today. No, we need to get that ice cream. So, how are you gonna order your ice cream? Come on, think of some way. Don't think too long. There is a big line behind, and they're shouting you in Spanish like "move, move, move forward." So yeah, how are you gonna order your ice cream?
Sign language, maybe.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that works. Um, there are a couple of things you can use. Just like you said, you can use the sign language, and there are like thousands of other things what you can think of. But yeah, in practical, I would say you can use your Google Translate from your mobile phone. You can hire a tour guide if you're on a vacation. You can find someone who can help you translate Spanish to English, English to Spanish, or you can do some kind of body action, like start eating ice cream or just show something like that. It's kind of stupid way, but yeah, it works. I did try it many places. So these are all things which are coming under one idea, which is called translation. And just like that, we do have so many programming languages around the world. There are many of them, and they are used for their own purpose. For example, we have Java to create applications, GUIs, softwares, desktop applications, robotic code, hardware code, and mostly Java is like the main foundation of computer science programming language. That means if you are planning to get graduated or do your post-graduation studies or try for higher education in computer science, Java is going to stay with you forever. And what the users of Java, if you see around you, you will find Java everywhere, like the inventory systems, the supermarkets, you got hospitals, you got cameras running and everything. So we have Java, we have web development language, like the front end development, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Angular, and keeps on going. We got backend development, we got mobile app development, and we have like 20, 20, 30, 40 popular languages around us. And out of that, I think the most popular ones are just 7 to 8 of them, like Python, JavaScript, C Sharp, and something like that. These words would be really, really familiar to you. So yeah, just like that, let us say all the programming languages, all of them, act as a translator between us and the computers. So I'm just gonna write here languages. Okay. So
All right.
all these programming languages act as a translator between computers and us. For example, if you want to make our work done, do we need to worry? No, you just type a code in a programming language, which is going to do your job. And that code will go to the computer memory, get your work done. To show it on the, like the sketch out here, let's use Java, as this is going to be the one of the programming language we will be focusing more in. So I'm going to say system dot out dot print. Hey, or you can say system dot out dot println. Both works. Now, can you tell me which one is pretty simple for you? System dot out dot print. Hey, or 1010, maybe hundreds of them.
The system dot out dot print,
Why do you think that?
because it's an easier way of typing and you can clearly read it. You know.
Yeah, it's something you can understand, learn, or it's something similar to English or the language what we speak, and it makes sense to us. So let's say you want to build up something, you find out the programming language that you are interested in, or that is closely related with the project you're working on. For us, it's going to be Java. Now that programming language, the code that the command you have given will go to the computer memory, and there is a process here which is called as compilation that happens, which translate the code and convert it into binary. Okay,
All right.
so there's like a kind of a conversion that goes behind, and you don't need to worry about that too, because we do have a lot of software which does that for you. So as soon as the compilation is done, your command is being translated to the computer bits or bytes as they are grouped together. Finally, your computer can understand you and it's going to say, hey, on the screen. Cool.
Yeah. Cool.
So do you understand how the things work behind and why do we need to learn programming language now?
Yes, I understand it.
Perfect. So if everything is good so far, you can show me a thumbs up sign.
Yeah.
Am I going too fast?
No, this is a perfect speed.
Okay. With the younger kids, I'm usually slower, like the not your 15, but yeah, it's 10 years old and 7 years old. So just let me know if I'm going too fast.
Okay.
All right. uh Now the next thing is, we will be working with some code in Java, and just like this, the explanation you had today, you will be learning about many topics like this. uh, During the course, when I'm going to be teaching you about the conversion, the data types, variables, algorithms, you will be having an explanation like that. I know most of in teenage, even when I was teen, I used to hate explanations, which goes on forever. We are the one who are like, come on, let's put this thing to work. This is too much of talking. We don't want talking. We have Netflix for that. But yeah, I know. uh I know, I know that. So it's like I won't be not keeping everything more in theory way. We will be doing a lot of practicals too, and basically most of practicals, because I have students who are just 9 years old and they're creating their own mobile apps and websites. So I actually am more oriented toward the practical part. But this was your first lesson. We kept it more into explanation and understanding things, because I want you to be really confident with the very base of learning. That is why are we learning in the very first place. So just for that. Sounds good?
Yeah.
There is like so far I do have we do have created the website or the curriculum page for AP Computer Science, what you will be learning, everything. And yes, we will be moving forward with AP Computer Science A as well. It's more oriented towards Java, so it won't be that really complicated for you. But
Okay.
yes, throughout the course, we will be learning about Java as well. And I know you do have some experience, but I will still, for my satisfaction and to make sure that you understand well, I will still take you back from basics and complete the whole thing with Java. Sounds good?
Yeah, that's
So
cool. I
just
understand.
just just to make sure that yes, you are ready for it. Else, if we start somewhere a little bit ahead of the Java, like level 2 or level 3, I won't be sure that you'd understand what's went behind, or what's variables, or what are operators or something. Just for clarification. Now, we will be using for Java for explanation. There I'll be taking multiple tools to explain you the topics. But for Java coding, we will be using NetBeans. It's one of the software which I used when I was doing graduation, and I used when I was in high school. And this is why I select NetBeans IDE for coding Java. What do you think? Do you have any other editor or something? Or
Um,
do you know about NetBeans before?
no,
Or
I've
this
never heard of NetBeans.
it's like a software. Now it's like the IDE. It's like a complete environment, or you can say it's gonna be a workshop where you can host projects, structure out all the files together, code, run, do everything in one place. Sounds good?
Yeah, okay.
Let's start with the very simple Java project. So tell me what you have done in Java so far. It could be simple too.
Yeah, it's just the basics. So printing stuff, making because I did Code HS. So it was making like Carol the dog say stuff.
Okay. So was it like I think an animated kind of way of learning where
Yeah.
okay. Or was it something like this or is it like completely animated, a different kind?
It's like that, and then you type in the preset codes so the website will understand what you're saying, and then you
Oh,
start it and
got
it
it.
works.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Got the idea. But here we will be learning that, and that's really good way of interacting or starting your computer science career, as you can see your output. But you know, when you will be working professionally as a programmer, you do not work like that. You actually do the code and see it work. For example, I'm gonna say system.out. I'm just gonna say, hey Kiva. Now, as soon as you write this code, it's gonna run as we are using an IDE. And there we go. Cool. That means your code is successful. Sounds good?
Yeah.
Yes, I do teach students about how to create games, animation, all from scratch, and even on the bigger platforms. But as our intention and our goal is to clear these two exams, like the AP Computer Science Principles or AP Computer Science A or both together. Your questions will be generated or you will be having questions that are related to Java as a programmer on a professional basis. So just for that, to prepare you well, you need to understand the basics and what each line does. Okay?
Okay.
Do you want to give it a try writing one of the line of the code here? Or let's give it a try. Have you ever wrote this line before? System.out.println?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Cool. Now, I'm going to just run a very simple application and you will see how simple it is, what you think it could be really hard. For example, do you know about the login system?
No.
Okay, let us say you're creating a password login system for your mobile phone. How can you do that as a code? So I'm going to write here a string. Strings are usually, the text. So give me a username,
Galaxy.
like anything capital here. Oh, let us, it's a username, so no need. Okay, pick me a pin. So 4 digits
Um,
pin.
how long does the pin have to be?
It doesn't matter.
4690.
4690. Okay. Thank God you didn't say 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Next thing we need to do is I'll be having a scanner library. So I'm just gonna say come down here. I'll say import java.util.scanner. It's like with the help of this library, I'll be teaching. And yeah, Kiva, don't worry about any codes, anything, nothing today. It's just for you to understand how the things will go forward. Sounds good?
Okay.
All right. So this import will basically help us to, add interactivity to our code. So I'm going to say scanner, my object, uh, and I'm just going to say scanner dot new or yeah, new scanner system dot in. And after this, I'm gonna write, let's say a person enters your application, we will ask them to enter the PIN and the password, in order to log in. So system.out.println, I'll say, hey there, enter your username. Okay. And this username, we'll still save it as you here. And I'm just gonna say my object dot next line. Let me keep it easier for you as well. So Okay. Now the same thing we'll be doing. Just a second. I'll just don't worry about the code. It's just like a very simple code for you. So you're gonna have object.next line gonna come down. We'll do exactly the same thing for the pin as well. So this is gonna be for the P and enter your pin. And let's try the condition. So as soon as I'm gonna run this code, this is how it's gonna happen. It's gonna say, hey there, enter your username. So my username is Galaxy, and then it's gonna ask me to enter the pin. So 4690. Now your code is working. Do you see how you build
Yeah.
up the code ahead? Now, later to this, actually, we are running out of time. If it's okay to add 5 more minutes to the meeting, will that be fine?
Yeah, that's cool.
So I can show you exactly how it works. I'm going to write a condition here, which will say if the username that you just entered um, is matching with the username you have above, and the password that you just entered is matching with the pin that's above. If that's true, we're just going to simply say copy pasted logged in as Kiva. And if that's going to be wrong, we'll write something. We'll say same thing, just here. Hey, intruder, step away. So, and yeah, there are a couple of, different ways of writing the use equals. So you can have equals like that or that way, both works. Now let's run the code. So as soon as I'm going to run this code, it's going to say enter the username, and that is Galaxy, um, and enter the pin 4690. So it says logged in as Kiva. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's say if I'm going to be writing something wrong, or someone try to steal your phone or the pin, or just try out some combinations. So I'm going to say user 1234. Do you see how it works?
Yeah.
So now that's how the code works behind. And this is what, as a programmer, you need to understand about the variables, the conditions, and so much more. So things are simple. It's not really hard. Might be you don't know about how complicated, you just think like, oh, this is going to be so hard to make a login system. But there we go. We just did it in 5 minutes. So just like that, you need to have understanding about how things work, the principles, the concept, and yeah, a lot of practice. So Kiva, what do you think?
This was
Will
cool.
will learning such kind of things going to be interesting for you? Uh,
Yeah.
on understanding basics. And I think not only scoring good marks, but you will have your whole understanding about the computer science topic for your future too. So what do you think? Do you have any question?
No, everything was put out in a very clear and concise way, so I understand completely.
Thank you. Anything, any suggestions, anything you would like to share?
Um, no, thanks for this though. It was really nice.
You're most welcome. So high five. We are done. Thank you. Got it. Thank you, Kiva. Thank you for joining today, and hope we'll see you sooner.
All right,
Goodbye.
thank you. Bye.
Goodbye.